Have you ever heard of a Deco mesh crisscross wreath? Hello my sweet friends and welcome to DIY with Nadia. This is my sidekick Louie and we are going to make a crisscross wreath. I'm going to go step by step. This is a little different than a standard wreath, but that's okay. We're going to take it step by step, learn a new technique if you have not seen this done before, and we're going to have some fun. This wreath is going to have some fun decor. This is the sign we're going to be using, and how cute is our Santa. And this all started with a ribbon that my friend Karen gifted me. She thrifted this, but this was originally from HobbyLobby, and it is gorgeous. So when I saw this, I went to CraftOutlet and found this sign. Without further ado, let's get started on this gorgeous crisscross Deco mesh Christmas wreath. Here are the basics for this wreath. I'm going to be using 2 rolls of 10-inch Deco mesh. You can definitely do this using 1 roll as long as it's 10 yards in length. So I'm going to be using this beautiful animal print one and a solid black one. Then we have the sign that I just showed you, and even though it's black and this is black, we are still going to make it Christmassy and beautiful, I promise. Next I have my beautiful ribbon that is wired and it's 2.5 inches in width, plus this Kirkland one. It's white and it's wired also, but it's 1.5 inches in width. Going to need 24 pipe cleaners, 12 of each color, and no matter if you use 1 roll or 2 rolls, I would still be doing 2 different colors of the pipe cleaner. And of course, I'm going to be using the 14-inch metal wreath form from the Dollar Tree. The pipe cleaners are going to be super easy. First, I'm going to go in each of the 6 sections, and in the middle, in row 1 and 2, I'm going to put a pipe cleaner. 2 twists, and I'm going to face it down. And I'm going to do this in each section. I just took my measuring mat out so you can see what I'm doing here. And as you can see, very easy. Each section on row 1 and 2, right in the center. Next step, very easy. We're going to go on row 3 in this intersection right here. Usually the Dollar Tree wreath forms, they kind of peek out right here as at the end, so that's what I'm going to kind of hold my pipe cleaner with. And same thing, I'm going to do 2 twists. This time I'm just going to lay the pipe cleaner out to the side, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go to each of those intersections, and on row 3 and 4 attach a pipe cleaner. My pipe cleaners are all on, and as you can see, this is quite simple. 1 pipe cleaner in each section on row 1 and 2 right in the middle, and on the outside row on row 3 and 4 we're going on the intersection, and on each intersection we have a pipe cleaner. Nice and simple, right? Now let's bring the second color of pipe cleaners, and all we're going to do with these is go to the opposite side of each one of these pipe cleaners. For example, you have 1 on row 1 and 2 here in the middle. Well, let's go in the middle on row 3 and 4. That's it. And that is a complete opposite, right? Okay, let's take the next one. I have 1 on row 3 and 4. Okay then, let's do row 1 and 2. And you are just going to go to the complete opposite side. Now I'm going to be starting with my black ones, with the ones I'm putting on next. So I'm going to point these up because I'm starting with these. I know it's a lot of pipe cleaners on here, but it's super easy. Just give it a chance, that's all I ask. Before I start attaching my Deco mesh, I'm going to get 4 zip ties ready and put them to the side. My black color is going to be the background, so I'm going to put this one on first. To get started, I'm going to go in about 2 inches and gather my Deco mesh. And now I'm going to go to the second set of pipe cleaners we put on, the black ones. And I'm going to just start attaching. Then I'm going to grab my zip tie and put it on row 2. I always count from the inside. And I'm going to zip tie the tail to my 3rd row. I like to go off of the pipe cleaner just a little bit. That way you're going to straighten out your tail and it's not going to be in a way of anything. If you're starting on one of the outside pipe cleaners, just attach the zip tie to row 3. Just cut that off. And I'm going to be making 10-inch loops because of our little guest right here. I actually have this upside down, so as you can see, I have my 10 right here. So I'm just going to start with my 10, go down to 1, and there's my first loop. And then I'm going to go on the outside row, 2 tight twists. And then of course I'm going to go to this one, to this one, to this one, to this one, and zigzag all the way around. I don't do this method often, but when I do, I kind of have fun with it. Because you're just, I mean, honestly, you're just zigzagging in and out, in and out. And it's so pretty. And I love using 2 types of Deco mesh for this type of wreath. Last time I did a mermaid one that was blue and pink. And that one would be perfect for a baby shower. I'll link the other video in the description box in case you wanted to see how I did that one. But I do love using 2 types of Deco mesh for this wreath. I went all the way around with my black Deco mesh. And now I have my last 10 inches. Let me cut this off just to make it easier on myself. And I'm going to put it right on top of where we started. Tie that in, grab another zip tie and attach it on the other side so it's not in the way. You have one on this side and one on that side, and your Deco mesh is nice and secured. Now I'm just going to kind of move it a little bit, not to go in the same section, and start with my second set of pipe cleaners, the red ones. Let's gather our Deco mesh so we can attach it. Going to go in the center again, 2 twists, grab another zip tie and attach it to row 3. Measuring my 10 inches once again, and I'm just going to go basically to the opposite side of where we have the black ones connected. So we're just going to go to the next red one, and this is why you want to have 2 colors of pipe cleaners, because it just makes it easier. There you go, and look at this. I got my next 10 inches, and I just look for that second pipe cleaner, and I go straight over there. I am on my last loop, and I'm very excited. I'm going to cut this off and attach where we started on that same one. 2 nice twists, my last zip tie. This one's on this side. I'm going to go in on the opposite side on row 2 and attach it. And as you can see, I always go about 1 inch from the actual connection. The next thing I'm going to do is cut off the pipe cleaner endings that I don't need. So all of the ones in the center, I'm not going to be using. I'm going to get rid of those. On the outside, I'm keeping all the red ones, and I'm cutting off only the black ones on the outside row. I'm going to twist about 1 inch from the connection here, cut that off, and then I'm going to fold my tail in half and then back. All my pipe cleaners are cut off except for the 6 red ones I left on the outside row. And now I'm going to just open all my Deco mesh up, and I'm just fluffing things out. My wreath is all fluffed out, and for the 6 pipe cleaners I have left on my wreath form, we are going to make ribbon bundles. Starting with my really pretty animal print one, I'm going to be doing 12-inch strips, and we're going to need 12 of them, 2 for each bundle. Now I'm just going to fold each of the endings and cut a little triangle, making sure to cut the endings and my dovetails are complete at the same time as I'm cutting my ribbon. Next, I'm going to grab some red ribbon. I just felt like this wreath needed a little bit more red, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make 12 strips at 12 inches each, and same thing, I'm going to zigzag and cut the endings to have dovetails. All right, anybody else think my cat is getting a little bit too relaxed on my craft table? He's snoring away over there. Now I'm going to grab my white ribbon that is 1.5 inches in length, and it is wired also. I'm going to make 6 strips at 20 inches. We're going to cut the endings to make dovetails. Our ribbon is all cut up. Let's make the bundles. Going to grab the red ones first. Then I have my animal print ones, so 2 of each. With the white ribbon, I'm going to make an awareness ribbon, just like that. And I'm eyeing to make sure that this side is approximately the same as this side. And I'm going to flip it upside down because we want the shiny part of our ribbon to be up. And then we're going to place it right there in the center. Now I'm going to just squeeze everything together and attach it. I'm going to do 2 tight twists, or 3 or 4 actually. I'm going to just complete my little twisting because that's the last thing that I'm going to attach on there. I'm just going to clip it with my wire clippers about 1 inch from the connection, fold in half, fold back, and then later on we're going to open these up when our sign is on. Going to the next one, I have my 2 red, 2 animal print, and my awareness ribbon, and I'm going to flip it so the shiny part is up, place it in the center, gather it, and attach it. Twist, twist, twist. And I'm going to do this going all the way around. All our bundles are on, and make sure that all your tails of the white ones are down, or whatever ribbon you're using to do this loop, that awareness method one. We're going to do that later. Right now, we're going to take care of our sign. I just cut the jute cord off, and I'm going to put pipe cleaners on the corners. Going to grab 4 of them, fold them in half, make a little flat surface right there in the center, just like this. And then grab some felt or some ribbon or some fabric. I'm a huge advocate for felt because I feel like it's the best. It just melts into your pipe cleaners and to wherever you're attaching it to. And for me, it works just, it's the best. So I'm just using scrap leftover pieces. I cut them into little rectangles, a little bit of hot glue, put your pipe cleaner right on top, then more hot glue on your pipe cleaner, and then a little bit at the top, a little bit at the bottom for our felt pieces, and put the felt piece right over it. That's it. And I'm going to do the same thing going all the way around. And now I'm ready to put my sign on my wreath. Now that my sign is on, I'm going to start working on my ribbon bundles, and I'm just going to start opening them up. You have 8 petals, so we're going to make it look like a flower. We have animal print red, animal print going all the way around. And then here, think of an orchid. We're going to have that center part, and then we're going to have the beautiful tails, just like that. And I'm going to do this going all the way around. I just did these 2 bundles, and as you can see, you can still see your deco mesh. That's really beautiful. You see a little bit of the black in the background that kind of works with our sign, and everything just works together really, really nicely. I have to be honest, I have never done animal print for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. I think it came out so awesome. I'm going to grab the jute cord that we took off the sign. I just looped it on the wreath form itself and made a little knot, and now we have a little hanging hook. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I thought it was so much fun. It came out super cute. It's very, I don't know, fashionable and Christmas at the same time. And I just thought it turned out so adorable, so super cute. I'm absolutely in love with this wreath. For those who are here for the first time, welcome to DIY with Nadia. For all my subscribers, you guys know how much I love you, and I chat with you in the comments all the time. If you would love to see more wreath tutorials and are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell and the thumbs up button. And if you're still in the mood to watch more wreath videos, more wreath tutorials, I prepared 2 for you right here. Louie, it's not nice to yawn. You're being recorded. I think we're done for today. Bye everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Bye. Say bye. He's the sweetest dog ever.